All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers from Great Millstone, New Orleans, coming at you with another live camp. Prior to getting started, we'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Kakudash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. We brothers and sisters enduring to the end. All right, and was reading an article, which I'm gonna get this brother to grab. All right, and it's from 2 weeks ago. I believe it said January the 24th. Which we gonna get it anyway, but it was going into this guy by the name of Tim Burritt, I believe, and he was pretty much going into the chariots of the Lord, man. Right, which these people know as what UFOs or UAPs, okay, unidentified aerial phenomenon, okay, which we should call them, IFOs, right? We identified flying objects, right? According to the scriptures, we understand that these are the very vehicles that the angels, right, are traveling in, okay, and ultimately, which will be our vehicle of salvation, right, through Yahushua, man. So without any further ado, we're gonna grab this. Go ahead,
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 25, verse 7. It says, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations."
That's right, and that's pretty much going into this. All right, a veil is something that covers the eyes, right, of something, right? And Esau Edom pretty much has a veil over the whole earth, that he's the most intelligent, right? That he's the most powerful being, right? That's in existence, okay? Through his different pseudosciences, his different statistics, okay? These made up numbers, all right? And this devil, he has basically whitewashed the world, or basically brainwashed the world, right? For lack of a better words, into believing that he's the ultimate supreme being, okay? And let's grab that article real quick, just to give you an understanding of how this covering cast is being destroyed, man. All right, a lot of people, these different nations. All right, we went into a few of them last night with our Friday lesson. Okay, the brother had brought out, the elder Yaganah brought out the Afghanis, yeah. Those guys, if you ask them who the devil is, they'll tell you, right, that guy with a blonde hair and blue eyes, man. All right.
If I can add a point to you real quick, I just Googled because the first thing that I hear veil, I think about the wedding of the marriage, and the reason the woman having a veil over her eyes. And once you said that, I really didn't know, but I just looked up the reason and it makes sense. It says a wedding veil traditionally symbolizes a bride's purity, modesty, and innocence. So that veil that's covering the people's eyes, that would make you think that Esau is fucking innocent.
That's right.
All right. But at the end of the day, this devil fucking draws dirty as a motherfucker.
That's right. It's actually, she's what? According to the book of Revelations, right? The whore.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's why it's a revelation.
That's right.
It's a
revealing.
Unveiling.
Yeah.
Revealing, an unveiling. I had got that word too. Back that up.
Con, go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna dive into that article, man.
Yeah, this revelation in the online etymology, disclosure of information or knowledge to man by a divine or supernatural agency. But the point is, like towards the bottom, it says unveil, uncover, lay bare.
And one more time, because we can't really run past that. Give me the first part again, all right? For Bakusha.
Disclosure of information or knowledge to man by a divine or supernatural agency.
One more time, I couldn't really hear you.
Con, disclosure of information,
right,
or knowledge to man by a divine or supernatural agency.
So is not this ministry a supernatural agency, okay? And Bakusha, real quick, but I'm gonna get you to grab this in 2nd Esdras 6 and 19, 18 and 19. Still hold what you got too, beloved. I'm gonna come at you. Okay. All right, but this is a supernatural agency. All right, you have what? You have the angels of the Lord. This very topic that this article is going into, that is keeping watch. All right, over the face of the planet Earth, man. Over this devil, right, over the children of Israel. Okay, and before we get any further, I want to grab this article so we can get it out the way.
This is an article off of CBSNews.com. All right, it's titled "UFO is moving at
Read the date too.
updated on January 24th, 2025 at 6:13 a.m. Eastern." All right, the title says UFO is moving at hundreds of miles an hour underwater, Republican congressman says.
All right, so you have this object that's moving underneath water, right? If you know anything about swimming or being underwater, hey, the bigger the mass of something is, right, the slower it's supposed to move, right? But these objects, these so-called UAPs or UFOs, right, they're moving at hundreds of miles per hour, okay, underneath the water, all right, like it's not even there. But keep going, it's finna blow their mind a little bit.
It says Republican, what is that? Republican representative? Republican Representative Tim Burchett said in an interview Wednesday that an admiral whom he did not identify had told him of an unidentified craft moving at incredible speeds in the sea. They tell me something's moving at hundreds of miles an hour underwater, as large as a football field underwater.
Hold on, as large as a football field, all right? Now, everybody that's watching this, or sister that's watching this, if you haven't been to a football field, go and search it up, man. Go search up how long that is, all right, and how wide that is, okay? We're not saying exact measurements, but nevertheless, if it's being compared to a football field, we're talking about an object of great size, right? And that got me thinking about the revelation that Ezra saw, man, when he said that great mountain. You see? That great craft that was, like a mountain unto him.
Hey, it said, if you read,
read it back.
It said hundreds.
Yeah,
with an S on the end. Of miles per
Hundreds of miles an hour.
Yes.
As large as a football field. And putting in the analogy of a football field is 120 yards long and 50 yards wide.
That's right.
So if I'm not mistaken, I know for sure the 120 long, but I think around about 50 yards wide. And it's something that's again a roundabout, but this is a massive object.
But I've been on the football field, bro. It's massive.
That's right, man.
So for an actual object to be able, that's beyond human thing. Nothing. It's supernatural, bro. It's divine.
That's
brother.
right.
That's it, bro.
We're talking about a craft, an angelic craft that defies the very minds of human conception, right?
Defying the laws of gravity.
That's right. All of the laws, man. Newton's law, whoever law, the Lord is trumping all of that. Okay, these devils proclaim to be, and the Lord gave them understanding as well, because it said what? He is smarter than Daniel. Wiser than Daniel. Right? This devil, he has gotten basically secondhand technology. All right, because think about it. The atom bomb, these different nuclear missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, this devil, I put in the chat maybe 2-3 days ago that this devil has unlocked quantum teleportation. You see, so he has second grade, or second class technology.
CERN and all that.
That's right, man. CERN, these different telescopes that can see right into the depths of space.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, even nuclear missiles, brother.
That's right.
You could waste the whole world, but
That was crazy. Just a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, I saw I thought was a star next to the moon, and that come to be another planet. That if you zoomed in on their telescopes, you saw that. I forget if it was Venus or something like that, because they talking about the planets about to start lining up right now with us, and you can get you a good sight if you got that sight of a telescope. But that just blew my mind, just backing you up. They far out with the things that they do have.
That's
but
right.
The Lord will never let them reach, the top of it.
The pinnacle. He has given them a cap, right? And that's the beauty about our salvation, right? That's pending, man. Okay, because the Lord is going to trump that. It tell you in what? The book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, the salvation of the elect is going to supersede the expectations, of the whole face of the planet Earth, man. I roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so we gonna finish that out. I'm kind of rambling a little. I'm gonna gain some
It's
traction.
gonna be beyond their comprehension. You know, they gonna when they see it, they gonna be, you know, a lot of them gonna give up the ghost. You know, they see
That's
that
right.
They gonna, you never seen nothing like that before. You know, it's gonna be too much glory, too much power, getting ready, you know, to come upon this earth.
And that's why they downplay, right? The chariots. They call it motherships, and they show these little green men.
Yeah.
The gray heads, the so-called reptilians. All of those things are just plays on the angelic forces. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. There's no. Check the stream. We good. It just had blacked out a little bit, but there's no validity to all of those. All of that shit is really CGI and all of that, man. They don't actually have a chariot of the Lord sitting in some fucking vacant hangar somewhere, right? That's being guarded by special forces. They don't have that. How could they obtain such a thing?
They basically captured the angel.
Yeah.
Right. You defeated an angel and then took his vehicle as a trophy.
Yeah.
You see, this is not Independence Day,
Right.
right?
He shot down a UFO. Come on, man.
But keep going. Knock that out.
It says, again, this is Tim Burchett, the Republican representative, saying, they tell me something's moving at hundreds of miles an hour underwater, as large as a football field underwater. The Tennessee congressman told former Republican Congressman Matt Gaetz, who now hosts a show on right-wing news outlet One American News. This was a documented case, and I have an admiral telling me this stuff. Burchett, known for his claims that the U.S. government is hiding existence of UFOs and other alien activity, said anything is possible given the vastness of God's great universe. However, he told Americans not to worry about the suspected extraterrestrial extraordinary advances. I'm not worried about them harming me, he said, which you should, because damn angel. All right, but I'm
talking about the government.
Oh, the government.
He leaking.
Info. Oh, okay. Salaki. But he says, I'm not worried about them harming me, he said. I mean, with that capabilities. Capabilities. Salaki, I'm reading that again. I'm not worried about them harming me, he said. I mean, with that capabilities, they would have barbecued us a long time ago. No evidence has been produced of intelligent life beyond Earth. However,
he is talking about something.
Yeah, he is. But I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Was that it? The point that you told me was
Yeah,
the extraordinary. Yeah, Salaki.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
he
lot.
was saying he wasn't worrying about
the
whatever
extraterrestrial.
harming them.
Yeah,
'Cause
kind.
that power would have been, could have been.
He basically saying like, why didn't they bend destroy
Yeah.
us if there was intelligent life? And the crazy part is, the angels are all in line,
Yep.
right? They are in line, and that's supported, I believe in the book of Sirach. I forget what chapter, but it tell you that all things obey the Lord,
Yeah.
right? And Esau has a said time, right? And there's a specific person that's going to be sent, which is Yahushua, right? Our great King, our great Lord, man.
Yeah, in line with prophecy.
You see, so it's not up to the angels, right, to push forth the salvation and simultaneously push forth the destruction of Esau Edom in Israel, man. You see, because at the same time, contrary to popular belief, the Lord is going to send Yahushua back to save Israel and destroy Esau simultaneously, right? You got your pre.
Yeah, I got it. There's Revelations 7 from start verse 1.
Yep.
And after these things, I saw the 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind shall not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. And basically, yeah, that's talking about the angels, man. They said they holding the 4 winds, the 4 corners. Yeah, they're all the 4 corners, man. They're all throughout the earth, man. They said that wind that shall not blow is the nuclear missiles.
According to Isaiah the 51st chapter, that destroying wind. Okay, so despite what people have to, the 2 cents that they throw in, saying that if they were capable of doing something, they would have been doing it. Hey, that don't even make sense. Yet these so-called right aliens have the technology and the intelligence to create vehicles that can defy all of the laws that these people go off in their scientific studies. How could you not think that they don't have the capability of destroying all humanity?
That's it.
You see, but that's how stupid and proud the Edomite is.
They were trying to control the narrative.
Well, it's something that's not even the thing that's behind that is something that's not. He said, "What is not if it was intelligent life outside, bro. How did I get that in? That clearly got to be somebody doing that, bro.
That's a deranged person,
Yeah.
right? A deranged person would think, they can't replicate the
Can't do it.
the science of the Heavenly Father. You see? So how could you think that you're the only intelligent life force, and that's why this man has to be put away? He got to be cut asunder, man. He got to be rent. You know? He got a little bit more.
Okay.
And I got you next.
As Revelation 7 verse 2, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having a seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the tree, till we have sealed the service of our power in their foreheads.
Yeah,
That's what they waiting on, man. Yep. That's what they waiting. They waiting for the elect to get sealed, and once the elect get sealed, the angels will get busy, man.
Yeah, busy.
For real, hey, angels ready to get busy, man. Right
He
now.
ready.
That's right. You mean Howard Shot, he's ready. But yeah, they waiting for Yahweh, the Heavenly Father,
That's
to give
it.
them that
that go ahead.
That's what you call being on call. The angels is on call for anything and everything.
That's it.
The Lord shoot the word, they're gonna go handle the business.
Yeah, I tell you that in Sirach, the 39th chapter. They say they're ready upon earth when need. You see?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you remember that video the elder had put in the chat?
What it say?
It was like, basically like just showing how Yahweh Shot and the angels, like they ready.
Oh, kind.
Until,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Right.
just going to show you, that this devil, he's starting to figure out that the narrative of life and existence is not just surrounding him, right? It's not about the Edomite anymore, okay? The Lord basically gave you that veil to put over everybody to make you think that it was all about the Edomite, right? But surely we finna see, right, in the process of this veil being removed, everybody is seeing that you're actually what the Bible describes you as, right? A sodomite, okay? The basis of men. You're a filthy creature, man. You're the wicked, okay? You're the sons of perdition. Right? And that's what the world is starting to see, man, and realize. The border of wickedness.
The most proud.
Yeah, and the most proud, you know?
Most proud.
So going back to that veil, man, hey, that's a heavy thing. And it's all starting with this truth, okay? But you could get your precept.
I got something right quick to go along with that article brother just brought out there.
Yep.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 3. It said, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So, he, in every place, like you brought out that article about they was in the ocean there, it was so massive, so they everywhere, like in volcanoes, they are underground, they pretty much in every place, so, they just watching, but, just beholding, waiting on the call from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They everywhere. And the eyes of the Lord are the angels. You got
It's Amos 9 verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom.
Yes, sir.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. They just backing up, but hey, who are the eyes of the Lord? The angels, man, and the chariots.
That's it.
They'll behold the sinful kingdom, man. That's America.
That's it.
Just backing up, hey, they everywhere, man.
They everywhere.
They're everywhere.
And that's why you're seeing all these different calamities and catastrophes that's happening. You know what I'm saying? These different weather anomalies, these events, whatever that's taking place on the earth, the angels causing this effect to happen.
That's right. They're coming back to, hey, man, to destroy the face of the earth. Man.
That's it. That's what they're doing.
That's right.
But if I could,
Go ahead.
I just want to back that up real quick. What these brothers both brought out. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 23, verse 19. It says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun,
That's right.
beholding all the ways of men, not some, all right, beholding all the ways of men, all right. The Lord God got this bitch on 24/7, what they call it with the cameras, surveillance, 24/7 surveillance. It ain't no way that you can escape the Lord, all right. But again, Sirach 23:19, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts.
That's right.
He knew all things. He knew all things ever they were created. So also after they were perfected, he looked upon all them all. Come on, man.
Yeah, basically saying like basically that's what you just read. Basically, he knew everything before everything manifests.
That's it.
You know, he created everything. He the one that wrote the story.
Yeah, that's right.
He put the thoughts in your mind to do what you was gonna do and say what you was gonna say.
That's right.
That's it.
And that's the beauty of it, man, because this devil he's like a you know a character in a bigger movie. You know, he made the movie about himself, right? But he don't even know he's just a part in the movie.
Right.
There's more after this kingdom. He don't know he's a small part in this movie we call life.
Right.
You see? Or let's not even say life, let's say existence, right? Because contrary to popular belief, after this is our turn, all right? And it says we're gonna reign forever. So what's this time period or all the time that the Edomites have ruled, right? What is that to forever?
Right.
Eternal.
Come on, man.
That's it.
You know, he's literally a small portion, a small part, all right, of a bigger picture.
Yep.
Go ahead and grab that, huh? Go back to shop.
Second Esdras 6 and 18. It says, Shlaki. Second Esdras 6 and 18. It says, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
Read it one more time, man. Try to find it.
Verse 18 again. And it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
All right, because why is it saying begin to draw nigh? Okay, because right now we're starting to see a uptick in so-called UFO sightings. Right, we're seeing an uptick, and especially within the ministry, you know, brothers are seeing these things. We don't even document those things, right? The things that we see in the heavens, man, that the Lord revealed unto us, but just the reports of the average American or just average human being across the globe. You see, it's an uptick in the sightings of the chariots of the Lord. You want me to?
Yeah, I was about to say that brother Kushab had put in like a little photograph or whatever in a WhatsApp some weeks ago,
right?
A couple weeks ago, and there was just a photograph of the chariot sightings all around the world. But when you looked at the United States in particular, it was just covered with chariot sightings. Like the whole map, like it was color coded for red for the chariot sightings.
Right.
And the whole map of the United States was just filled up from top to bottom, left to right, with the chariot sightings covered all over the whole, more than anywhere else, brother. More than anywhere else. But you got it.
Yeah, and why is that? Okay, because it's a plethora of sin going on here, man. Right, what these brothers brought out in the Amos, right, the Sirach. Okay, these are scriptures that letting you know that these actions that these people are doing are being recorded, they're being watched, and they will be held accountable. All right, because people think what you do in the dark, nobody will never know. Right?
Brother.
But let me finish this out. Go ahead. Well, if you want, that's for that point.
Yeah, for that
Go
point,
ahead.
yeah. There's Job 34 verse 21. For his eyes are upon the ways of men,
Yes.
and he seeth all his goings. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves.
Yeah, he said his goings, not his doings. All right. Your goings is where you going to. You haven't got there yet.
He ain't got that
So
yet.
the Lord already see where the fuck you going and what you trying to do.
Yeah.
All right. You see?
He made you go that way.
So, you know, for and it really, this truth really gives you a scope on how stupid the Edomite actually is, right? As a being, okay. And we only have to respect the Lord for making something as stupid as an Edomite, right? Not seriously, man, because we sit here and be like, how can he not understand this?
Right.
How can he not understand that he's a puppet, right?
He wiser than Daniel and stupid as all hell, man.
Come on, man.
At the same time, the Lord cool, bro.
You,
Lord
so you
cool,
gotta
brother.
give glory
Yes.
and all praises and honors unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. You know, this movie has been well scripted and it's being perfected, right, and perfectly executed. Salakia, right? It's being perfectly executed to the T, right? The smallest minute details of being played out by the best actors, all right?
If I can say real quick, brother.
Yep.
It's so glorious, bro. Just imagine the Lord's works is so glorious that includes insults. The insults of Esau, Edom, and insults of everything that's going around the world, that's still glorious because it's coming from the Lord. All right. But the fact that he's just doing these things, bro, to make everything come full circle. Because what we already know is that what we say that the story is already written. All right. The story is already written. And it is so many things that we're just waiting to play out. But in reality, it already played out.
Yep.
You know? We just waiting for it to happen. But it didn't already happen through the spirit. You know? It's just about to play out. But it's just the glory. No.
Kind, you know, finish that out for me, beloved.
Verse 19. And will begin to make inquisitions
Yep.
like inquisitions of them.
Now, before we continue, I want you to read back in 19 and stop at Inquisition. I'm gonna stop and grab that from the brother. You got it in the online right out. Kind. Go ahead.
And verse 19 again. And will begin to make inquisitions. So like, let me read it one more time. Verse 19. And will begin to make inquisitions
Of them.
of them.
All right, and hey, what it said that the Lord will start to begin to visit the earth. All right. So these different sightings are not for nothing. There's something behind that we're gonna get the word. It said they started to make inquisition, right? Of them. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the word inquisition in the online etymology. It says judicial investigation, act or process of inquiring.
To inquire, you're questioning, right? If I say, I'm going to inquire about such and such, right? I'm going to ask questions. I'm conducting an investigation. All right. What you brought out earlier, the definition of what?
Revelation.
Revelation. It said by divine
Supernatural.
Supernatural agency. You see, so these angels are the private investigators, right?
Judicial investigation.
You see?
That is right here.
So they notating, all right, everything that's going on a personal level with brothers, all right, different knucklehead Edomites that's not even just Edomites, but 2/3 Jakes, all of these different things that are being orchestrated as the opposition, right, towards the elect. These things are being written down. Okay, no, go ahead.
So like I mean,
No, you good.
Yeah, they investigating on behalf of the ultimate judge.
That's right.
How about some Yahushua, man? What you gotta do?
And that's the beauty about this, because we're seeing, we understand that these so-called UFOs, right, unidentified flying objects, are actually here for our betterment, right? They're actually here to assist us in this plea that we're giving to the Lord, man. They have the evidence. We don't have to sit there and be like, hey, Lord, nah, the Lord already know via what? The angels. You see, it's recorded. So, the Lord is letting this devil build up his tab so high to the effect of when he lay out, right, the scroll in front of him and say, look, this is all that you've done, right? The scroll just gonna keep rolling.
It reached up to the heavens.
That's right, man.
It's Revelation 18, man.
Somebody get on 2nd Ezra 15 and I believe around 4 for bucket shot. But keep going. They had more in that definition, or was it?
That's pretty much what it is.
Kind. So that's inquisition is a judicial investigation, right? Or an inquiry.
I can read a little bit more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down just a little bit. It says a searching into, a seeking,
Yeah.
legal examination.
And this is a legal examination. Okay. This is a seeking into. Right. It's I forget what scripture. This brother brought it out in the Sirach, right? All of the secret places, right? The depths of, these different Davos meetings, okay? The so-called, illuminated ones, meetings, right? All of these things are being sought out, man.
The hidden agendas.
That's right. These hidden agendas that are what? Directed towards who? The elect, man.
Secret councils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna finish out this. I'm gonna pop over there. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Second Esdras 6:18.
Yep.
It says, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth.
Yep.
Verse 19. And will begin to make inquisition of them. Would they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness? And when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, and that's beautiful, man. All right, so the angels are basically keeping record. They're keeping time. All right, they're watching over our sentence. Okay. It said what? It says make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly. All right, because the things that this devil is doing is not justified. He went off the beaten path, basically. The Lord only gave him certain jurisdiction over us, and the scriptures tell you that. All right, he forwarded our affliction. Okay, he done some heinous and some hideous crimes. All right, most odious. That's what this devil is. All right, it says he's an odious man. What's that? Wisdom of Solomon. But it says who have unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. So when you start to see all of these different chariot sightings, all right, the Lord is near, man. All right, he's near. Okay, and that perfectly lines up with prophecy, man. According to Matthew, the 24th chapter, right? All of these different major prophecies, right, are coming into play right on time, man. And Lord willing, is sooner than later. Okay, this could very much well be the very last Passover, man. Right? You want to say that?
I got you.
Yep.
This is Luke 21 verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draw nigh. That's right. Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
It said, when these things begin to come to pass, we say, man, all the number of plagues, see number of mass deaths that's going on. You know what I'm saying? See, hey, this prophecy just popping off the page, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're supposed to look up. And say, cause it's been the time for the Lord to redeem us, man, from by our enemies, man. It's wicked place.
Is at the door.
It's drawing nigh, man. It's coming closer than we think, man.
Very close.
Near than we believe.
Yep, I got that right there. Just
Go ahead.
Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that now is the high time to wake out of sleep.
Yep.
Why? All right. Why is the time to wake out of sleep? For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
That's it.
All right, man. We creeping all that, man.
We're very close.
We creeping, man. The Lord creeping, and Lord willing that these last few prophecies, we got a handful of prophecies that need to come by before Lord willing that this thing is just over and we back in our right minds.
It's out of here, man.
Yes.
I got something right here. Luke chapter 12 and verse 2 said, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
That's right.
Neither hid that shall not be known.
Yep.
So that's exactly what we see. These prophecies constantly being revealed, and it's being manifest right before our eyes. We're seeing a lot of things.
Yes.
UFO sites just constantly increasing. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that the love of many is waxing cold. A lot of things that happen. Just like you said
Right.
about Matthew 24, you know, things that lining up, you know, and it's no more vain divination. The Lord is constantly bringing the prophets and speaking
Right.
loud and clear. You got it, man.
Yeah, we going into a time, and you know, all of time is biblical, right? But we going into high biblical times,
Yeah.
right? Actual biblical catastrophes are about to start happening, right? Mass T attacks, okay? They small right now, 33 injured, you know, 100 dead, and you know, these are small numbers. Watch when it start to get into the thousands, man. Right? The tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting into biblical proportions, all right? Real ancient mass deaths, right? That's the times we coming into, you know. And it's all through the spirit of the Lord, man, because he's, hey, scriptures tell you we coming into a time like no other, man. Right? This is the last time that we gonna be in captivity. So the Lord going out with a bang, man. And this is the worst captivity we've ever been in.
That's it.
This is the worst enemy that the Lord is going against, that we're going against. You see?
That's it.
So he's coming in a bigger and better fashion, all right? And it's gonna be beautiful, man. Yeah. Grab that.
Again, because the brother, you brought, what was that, Luke
12 and 2. It was Luke 12 and 2.
12 and 2, yes.
12 and 2, this is going to back up what the brother was saying. Still in the book of Luke, red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. This is the book of Luke chapter 8 and 17. Again, red letters, Yahweh Shai speaking. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that should not be known and come abroad. All right? And the key word of this is nothing. All right? Nothing. You can't hide anything from the Lord. All right? And the Lord is making, through the prophecy, through his men, he's giving that knowledge upon them for us to be ready in the times to come.
Yep.
All right? And again, it's nothing that can be hid. So we getting our piece. Obviously, we don't know everything, but it's not for us to know everything.
Right.
All right? It's what we need to know right now is to get us by through this thing. That's what the Lord has given us. All right?
That's why I say, all right, we know important, we prophesy important.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we know the things that's pertaining to salvation. Hey, and just to let you know, Jake not bullshitting. Go read the book of 2nd Esdras, right? When the angel asked Esdras all of these wild questions, like,
you wait fire.
Can you wait fire? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's insane. I don't even know where to begin. In science is one of my fortes.
Can't touch it. How
I
could
don't
you
even know
wait?
where to begin.
But that's a small question to an angel.
To an angel.
That's small. Like you can't even do that much.
But then
that's little, bro.
You can't touch fire, bro. How can you weigh it?
somebody grab this. What it is? I think it's 1 John. Real quick. Salaki. I just yeah. 1 John 2 and 20. Which you go ahead and make your point. No, make your point.
No, I was just about to say. This is in my mind, man.
Yeah.
You go ahead, bro. This is in my mind.
Okay.
Come on, go ahead, Salaki.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 20. It says, but ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
Right. So how could they say we prophesy, we know important, prophesy part, but double back and say we know all things? All right, we know all things concerning our salvation, man. All right, the 100% truth. All right, given unto us from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, to our apostles and elders, right? And we're gonna go back to that 2nd Esdras 6.
I got you.
Because now we starting to tap into that, man. All right, we were given the understanding of the book of Revelations, the book of Daniel's, Ezekiel, right? All of these really the prophecies, man. All right, understanding the MOTB. You see, these are not light things. Okay, go ahead.
And tell you, I believe that's in Esdras too, when it talks about don't worry about how the wicked will be
That's
destroyed.
2nd Esdras 9 and I think like 11 or something.
But just back you up on that, I'm gonna try to read it
Come
or paraphrase it the best I could. But like I said, in the book of 2nd Esdras, talking about don't worry about how the wicked is going to be destroyed. but of how the righteous is pretty much going to be saved.
That's it.
All right, but exactly what you were saying, you got it.
Yeah, it's right here.
Can I bring it up, Brother Shah?
Yeah, this is the book of 2 Esdras 9 and 13, and it says, and therefore be not thou, Salakia, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is and for whom the world is created.
So that backing up your point, what you said, we are inquiring about how the righteous is going to be saved.
That's right.
We are searching for the answers of our salvation. Back you up with that. All right. We know the 2/3 is going to die. We know the heathen's going to die. We know Esau and everybody else is going to go in captivity.
Yep.
We know all these things, but everything that we need to know about is pertaining to our salvation.
That's right,
You
brother.
got
Nah, beautiful point. You want to kind, but
Yeah.
I think I have.
It's just like, the world to come is for a few. That's that 1/3 remnant. And the world right now is for many. You know what I'm saying? They love the broad gate. They love, this wickedness and all this nonsense, like what's going on down here with this Super Bowl,
Yeah.
And after that, the
Mardi
Mardi
Gras,
Gras,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The Alpha Murder. You know what I'm saying? We knowing how the story going in. Hey man, we here.
And you got people that being like a fucking Joe Rogan spirit, bro. I really don't like that guy, bro. He's just all over the place. When I see clips of that guy, like one clip will say something about a fucking Sasquatch, then the next thing is going into some aboriginals on some remote location. It's just like, he's just all over the place, right? He's looked at as this guy that has so much knowledge and wisdom, and really it's nothing, bro, because it's not really, from the Most High. It's not these scriptures, not the word of life, right? These are just miscellaneous things, right? That this guy is going into. That they doing their business. We over here.
Yeah.
But you could grab that for sure.
This 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 1, it
Yep.
says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. You got people whose eyes are in the ends of the earth, man. Okay? They worrying about all sorts of things, like this brother said, mirth, folly, okay, vanity, shit that don't even need to be thought about, man. Hey, you don't have to tell me, all right, when it's cold outside to put a jacket on. You see? And I'm just being as simple and as frank as that, because you have people that would really challenge their mind and say, is it really, motherfucker, go put, like these people are just confused, man. Right? They got dust in their eyes, man. And that's why in the scriptures, dust is synonymous with confusion, man.
Yeah.
You don't know which direction
You don't know where you going.
That's it.
But keep going.
It's like,
go ahead.
if I could just say, read that first part again. Start from the beginning, Brother Shah.
Verse 1 again, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Stop right there. Brethren, there's no need for me to write unto you. Just like you said, if it's cold outside, put a jacket on. You ain't got to tell me. All right? But that's coinciding right now with our understanding of how to operate ourselves in this lifetime right now.
That's right.
All right? It's common sense for us right now because we locked in, and Lord willing, we stay locked in with this. All right? It's no need for the Lord to constantly tell us to get right. Your salvation is nearer than you believe. Get right.
Right.
So now we know that, and that's what we're striving for.
Yeah, we clearly see it, man.
Yeah.
We clearly see that we in the last second of time, man.
Yeah, because that's why I tell you, blessed is he that read it in the book of Revelations, the second chapter. Because if you're reading, then you starting to see the things that have been written aforetime, right? The things to look for. Okay, if you're not reading, you don't really know what to look for. The scriptures tell you what. That's right. Somebody got grab that about the shop.
Yeah.
The scriptures tell you, all right, that there'll be signs in heaven. Didn't you spoke on it a little bit, right?
Earthquakes, famine.
The planets aligning and different things of that nature. You got super moons, blood moons, right? Eclipses. We didn't see 3 eclipses in our lifetime.
A bunch of them.
Isn't that supposed to be on the Passover?
Blood moon, super moon,
That's crazy.
fearful sights.
Eclipses were like spaced out, you know, between decades and centuries back to back, man. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, hey man, these are the things, you know, that we're looking forward to. We're gonna jump back to that, but grab that first. You got something?
Yeah, I just want to bring this out right fast.
Yep.
This is Rock 3 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Be not curious in unnecessary matters,
Heavy.
for more things are shewed unto thee than men understand." And I just wanted to say on that, you just brought up how they got all these signs and all that going on. Man, people don't even understand that. And that's a small thing, bro. You know, so we need to be focused on what it takes to obtain salvation, bro. You know, but go ahead.
I would say too, yeah, say being curious, unnecessary matter. Like
That's
people,
right.
like instead of like talking about the thing that's going on, you know, signs that people worry about the trends.
Yeah, bro. People don't even understand what the duty of man, which is
Right.
the, you know, the serve
The
the
shirt of Lord.
how you know how simple that is, brother. So you know, but yeah, you got it.
And they worry about what's on War Star.
Yeah,
What's on?
I'm about to hit you with something even stronger. Niggas out here talking about reptilians and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, fuck,
Reptilians.
even worse, fucking Lil Durk. Is Lil Durk gonna come home?
Yeah.
That's what a lady asked me. I wanted to stop the car and tell her, ma'am, you could finish your ride walking.
Kick rocks.
You know, oh, do you think Lil Durk is gonna,
Yeah.
ma'am, hey, I don't really be into that. You know, get out of here with that mess.
Got nothing to do with nothing.
I don't do that,
That's
man.
mess.
That's mess, bro.
You know? Also, you see these, everybody talking about what Donald Trump doing. You know, that's in the news. You know, talking about he gonna make America great.
Yeah.
He part, we ain't give a damn about none of that. You know, because all these things supposed to come to pass. You know, a lot of things is happening. You know, a lot of people, you know, they concerned about the wrong thing. That's why the Lord said the wisdom of this world is foolishness to him. You're not seeking the Lord, you're seeking death. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this too, because we do watch the shit that Donald Trump and the different Congress members and the different parties are promoting and pushing, because those things are synonymous with what? Yeah, it's synonymous with watching prophecy.
Yeah.
They gonna push out you.
You see? So we gotta watch them, but we not
We're
watching
not
like
stuck on it, you know.
fucking.
But on the back end, they worrying about who gets in
Yeah.
office.
Yeah.
We don't give a damn who
Yeah.
get in office, brother.
That's
We
what
just
they
know
into.
all we caring about is who gonna lead us
They don't
into,
give a fuck about
you
none
know,
of that.
who gonna be the downfall of this,
That's
of this
right.
thing. Bro.
Yeah.
Who gonna help push prophecy? Bro?
That's right.
Because whoever gonna push prophecy, the closer we get into our salvation, our
The hell
kingdom,
outta
bro.
here,
That's
man.
it, brother.
That's right.
You got it.
Hey, you can bring that out, brother, and we gonna fall back in him, and whatever y'all got, we gonna push forth.
As Second Esdras 9 verse
Yep.
1, he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he had made."
Back with that visitation again, right? But I wanted to say this. Hey, my job, it requires me to use a tape measure. All right, the tape measure is my best friend.
Yeah.
All right, because without that tape measure, I can't tell you, all right, hey, cut this wood about this long. Nah, I have to make precise measurements. You see? So the Lord has given us the measuring tool. This is our tape measure. You see? And so we know it tell you what, measure twice, cut once. That's a rule in the trade of mine, right? Measure twice and cut once. That's why we have to stay diligent and stay on top of our reading and just the whole nine, the whole anastrophe of what? Being a hopeful elect. You see? We're measuring twice and cutting once. That's how you're gonna basically make the right cut, man.
Really, that's how it tells how close we are to our
That's
Lord's
right.
coming.
So,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
that's synonymous with the
Yeah,
cut.
yeah, cut. Like we measure, like basically, you seeing what's happening right now. Then
Yep.
you measure it to the scriptures and match. Hey, it lets you know, hey, cut that, and then like as they keep cutting down, it's
Yep.
short. It's coming closer to that very last end.
That's right, Doc.
That nuclear destruction.
The sharper the cut is, the more accurate we are with what's going on and
That's right, Doc.
the time, which prophecy, you know.
Happy. You got it, Doc. You can
Verse 3.
Yeah.
Verse 3 it says,
go back again. Go back up once.
verse 2. 1 Thessalonians 5:2 says, For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
And that word perfect goes into complete, man. Right? Going back to the analogy that I just made, all right, measure twice, cut once.
Yes.
We know completely, right, the different signs, the different things to look for
Yeah, we
when
know,
the Lord coming back.
yeah, we know very well.
That's
That's
right.
it.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
like Jay like said, we know damn well.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
God. Keep going.
Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
That's right. So these people, right, are rooting for Make America Great Again, but don't even understand that that's the very same thing, right? That's gonna that sense of security, that sense of safety, that sense of tranquility, right? That this devil is trying to bring into America is the very same thing that we're looking forward to. That's gonna be the end of this society, man. All right. They're looking for peace and safety. We're looking for all out chaos and destruction. Okay? When they say peace and safety.
Yeah, that whole thing it's like a beautifully decorated pit, brother. It look cause they looking forward to something that's living good again and everything going back to normal
Right.
and being prosperous. But really, that same thing that we heading into with that thing, it's gonna be the end of this kingdom after that, you know.
That's it.
It's gonna come with
Yeah.
the least expected, man. That's why hey, it said verse 2, it gonna come as a thief in the night.
Yep.
And what thief
Yep.
come, he not gonna tell you when he coming.
That's it.
He gonna make he gonna make you feel comfortable. He gonna make you feel lax. And all of a sudden he gonna come through, man.
It
You
defeats,
good case.
it also defeats the purpose of
Yeah.
the element of surprise.
Right.
All right, because the Lord is letting you know that hey, when I come back, I'm gonna surprise y'all. That's why majority of y'all gotta die,
Yeah.
and majority of all is gonna be full destruction. It's not gonna be on a watch or oh, it's coming at 3:01 a.m.
Yeah, majority think everybody think the Lord's coming back with peace.
Yeah,
But yeah, he
that's
said
right.
he come back with fire, with
That's
a
it.
sword. Everybody, with a sword, man.
Yeah, that's the part that people just read over, and that's the beauty of it too, because the Lord allowed these people to read that, but he blind their minds, right? It's like they just passed right over it, I remember, like right when I started coming around brothers, I was telling somebody, about the truth, and this dude just literally was falling asleep, like literal slumber, whether he was playing or not, but literally going to sleep as I'm, telling them about different scriptures. And, it got to the point where when I came across that scripture, I said, oh shit, this was really going on, like in front of my face, and that's how mentally and spiritually these people are today, man. Yep, keep going now.
Verse 4, it said, but ye brethren are not in the darkness,
Yep.
that day should overtake you as a thief.
That's right. Hey, we're not in darkness. Okay, the Lord gave us the light, all right, which is this word, all right, the truth.
Yeah, basically darkness means represents ignorant. Like, we're not ignorant of what's going on. Like, we know what's going on. That's what light means. Like we know we're seeing everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. A dark room, you don't know what's in the fucking room.
Yeah.
You turn the light on to see what's in the room. It's like these people are feeling around the room of darkness, and they don't know what's going on. All right, but we have been given, and it's just like that movie They Live. All right, if you brothers ain't never seen that, go see it. All right, that guy was putting on some glasses that allowed him to see what other people couldn't see.
Right.
He did this. He put them on, and then took them off, and it was regular people, and then put them back on, and it was like some demons.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like
You ever seen that?
No, hell no.
I got a precept to go right.
Kind go ahead. We're gonna
Perfect.
fall back in.
It says Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 2 said, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth,
Yep.
and gross darkness the people.
That's that covering cast.
That's
You
it.
see?
That's it. That covering cast.
And it's been spread, ultimately by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, but this devil, has he's the mastermind, behind it. He's doing the footwork. You see, the Lord put the spirit on him to put the covering cast over the people, over the earth, man. Go ahead.
Once again, Isaiah chapter 60 and verse 2 said, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So that's exactly what's happening. You know, at night, you know, that's wisdom and knowledge, you know, the gospel.
Yes.
Because we know exactly what's happening. You know, we seeing the prophecy lining up, you know, things are happening. You know, we in the birth pains right now. It's happening, man.
If I could say to you, because the way that you was explaining that movie and you know everything y'all brothers explained, it's funny and crazy to think of like these people. They think it's normal to walk in the dark.
Yeah.
They think that it's normal, but like you said, as you putting on the light and seeing everything operate how it needs to operate, or seeing the things that is what's a better way of saying it? That is supposed to not supposed to be.
But seeing the
Basically just seeing the right things.
right,
Like you said,
Yeah.
seeing a demon, seeing
Right.
you know all these things operate how it's operating.
I give you another example. In the apostles always go into this movie, man. They always go into it, and I Lord willing, I can find that bit. And
Jacob's ladder?
no. It's they live. They had posters, right? And it would say, let's say it was promoting cologne or whatever. When he put the glasses on the poster, it said obey.
Yeah.
Then the next one said consume. You see, so it was different things like that.
All
All
subliminals behind these messages.
that's right.
Even the money, it said, this is your God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it.
shit.
Yeah, that's what it was saying. It's an older movie too,
I
bro.
could find it on
And one of them
movies or
say you
something
go
like
back to sleep.
Yeah,
So one of them say go back to sleep. It said
What?
consume. Yeah.
I gotta watch
it went so far to say like when he was looking at different foods and shit like that, it was giving what it actually was instead of like McDonald's, Happy Meals. It was like showing you like it ain't that.
Right.
It's actually fucked up.
Shit.
And then it was like I ain't gonna explain the whole goddamn movie. It's basically
Yeah.
like us, man. We like him that's putting it on.
Yeah.
We got spiritual glasses that we could see past the things that ordinary people can't see.
That's it.
That's that First John
Mm-hmm.
2 and 20.
Yep.
Right, the eye salve. Okay,
That's it.
that's
Blessed are your
that
ears for they
unction.
hear. Blessed are your eyes for they see.
God,
Because we really
hey,
see.
grab that.
We really understand.
Grab that. We gonna finish out right here, and Con, we gonna get that too. Go ahead, out.
Verse 5, 1 Thessalonians.
Grab that. I got the Thessalonians. I'm gonna finish it out. It says, let's go this way. Come in the camera.
Okay.
Yeah. It says, verse 5, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness, right? Because we're not of the same cloth as these different people, man, of the 2/3, right, of the heathen, right? We're not cut of that, okay? We're cut of holy garments. These people are cut of shit paper, man.
Yeah.
You know?
With shit on
Yeah, they naked.
It says, verse 6, it says, therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober, okay? Hey, we must watch and be sober. We must pay attention to the prophecies, right? We must pay attention, right, to the very things that are unfolding in front of us, man. Right? The Lord ain't doing all of these miraculous things, right, miraculous wonders for nothing. No, those are signals unto us primarily, and then to the world, man. You see? That he's finna do a work. He's finna work a fucking work in the earth. All right? Excuse my French. Sorry. Verse 7. For they that sleep are asleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation. For Yahweh had not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Right? And those are the things, faith. If you don't have faith in the very things that you listening to on the other end of that camera, or even on this side that we're preaching, right, you the same as those people, man. Okay? Because the things that we're doing, right, it takes faith to watch the videos, right? It takes faith for us to put on these shows for y'all, man. You see? That's we're being led by faith. Okay? Scriptures tell you what? Faith is the what it say, the evidence of
Things hopeful.
things hoped for. Yeah, in the
Thou
wild.
not seen. Thou not seen.
That's right, man. All of these things that we speaking of, especially the salvation, man. We haven't seen that, man. Yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Hebrews,
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hebrews 11:1.
Yup.
It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen."
Yeah. And we want faith. And faith is really the spiritual eyesight. You know what I'm saying? That we can see. It's not physically seen, but we can spiritually feel it. Like we can feel it. Like we know within our heart that we believe everything that that's written in the scriptures is facts, man. It's the truth.
That's the blessing that the Lord placed upon us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because as the brother quoted, I don't know if you're still gonna get it. Blessed are your eyes that
Yeah, I'm
that's-
holding it.
Can you can bring that out?
Matthew 13:16. It says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear."
Like I said, blessed are our eyes that we see and the ears that we hear. All right, like the brother Kaya, I like the way that he explained it. Something simple, but you know, we all got eyes, we all got ears. All right, but are we seeing the same things? Are we hearing the same things? The answer to that is no. All right, the fact that, again, what I was saying, the Lord gave us the blessing to imagine these things. All right, we could read these scriptures and we could see it vividly play out.
Because we understand.
Yes,
We
brother.
all got eyes, brother.
Yes,
but not
yeah.
everybody understands
Yes,
what they
brother.
seeing or what they hearing. But
Yeah, like we can't see the chariots, but we know they there.
We know it's
They're
real.
around. Like we know angels around us, give us what we need to say. Tell us count.
Yes, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like we know the Lord is there. He know he's watching, even though we don't physically see the Lord, but we know. That's faith.
We can imagine the rewards. Obviously, the rewards of overcoming is far out. You know what I'm saying? We can imagine it, but the fact that we make an attempt to even try to imagine, they have that extra push for us to keep on pushing.
Yeah, we're not seeing the kingdom being built.
Yeah.
We know it's coming.
We know it's coming.
Yeah.
The Lord wrote it,
say he
and
built it.
He wrote it, and it's there.
I'm gonna bring this out right fast, y'all. This John 20:29. It says, "Yahushua said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me,
Yep.
thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed." Yep. And what that took faith, man. That's the beauty of seeing and of not seeing but believing. Faith, hope.
Yeah.
You know.
Because
Yep.
just to give a little background of that story, you know, even though Thomas had faith, all right, he had faith, but the fact that he went carnal minded for a second, all right, and you know, not to call him a nigga, but the nigga mindset of like, man, I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta touch it to feel it. That's why the Lord started, hey, put your hand to my side and feel it. I'm here, ain't I?
Yep.
All right,
But not seeing and believing, that's faith on a whole nother scale, on
Yes.
a whole nother level.
yes, but
Yep.
You see, as the Lord was walking with the disciples, right before he was persecuted, he always, brought it back to that faith, man. Only faithless, generation, man.
Yep.
He always said that because that's the thing that's gonna keep you, down the right path, down the path of salvation. He said that to Peter when Peter was walking over the water.
Yep.
You see,
well, you lost faith.
like all of these spiritual things that we interact with, faith is necessary, right? That's the necessary element, okay? That activates our spirituality, man.
Like I always say, faith is a great motivator for us, man.
It's the best
The best
motivator.
motivator, the main.
That's given from the Lord. The
That's
Lord
right.
has given us the faith. So if that's not an ultimate gift, like what else could be?
That's
You know?
right, man.
Right. Faith and work work hand in hand.
And coincide, yes, brother.
Coincide.
Yeah, because all you have to do the work, you gotta have faith.
Yeah,
You
that's
got to.
it. That's it.
In order to have faith, you got to do the
And
work.
faith,
You gotta do the work.
faith, is even more than a motivator.
That's
Because sometimes we don't feel like reading, brother. We don't feel like studying, or we don't feel like praying, or but we still have faith that we believe in the Lord, that we can obtain mercy, we can obtain salvation. Whether or not we feel like doing the work or not, but it ultimately propels us. It keeps us going, even if we don't feel like doing certain works and things of that
that's it.
nature. Because brother, you won't tell me every time you did a video you felt like doing it. Every time you was reading or studying, you felt like reading or studying. No, man. But faith, propels you to do those things
That's it.
continuously, regardless of the fact of how you feel.
That's why faith will fall in the boat of something that you can't brag about.
Yeah.
All right, because the Lord tells you, if you're going to boast in anything, boast that you know the Lord.
Mhm.
All right. So the fact that you know the Lord and you have the faith of His words, that are true, that's something to boast about. And again, that being a gift of which we got many gifts in this world. Some men got the gift of strength. Some men got the gift of words. Some men got the gift of just talent overall. All right. But the Lord gave us the ultimate gift to be at one with Him with
With Him.
faith.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just beautiful at the end.
That's it. That's why he said that the just shall live by faith,
Just
not by sight. So you
Yes,
got to have like blind faith. You know what I'm saying? Believing in things that you have not seen, but yet you believe. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're constantly doing. Each and every day, building that faith. Constantly. Getting better and better, getting built up. Getting stronger. Each and every day.
brother. He gave us basically. He gave us the key.
That's it.
Everybody else got talents, but He gave us the key. And that's how you got to perceive this thing, man. We have the key to our salvation. We got everything that we need. All right. He gave us the understanding of this, and for us to believe this is going to take us further than we ever been in our lives. That one thing that we always been looking for, to win and overcome, and the Lord gave us the key.
Hey, bro, what's that suit that they get like on a Call of Duty when you
Actual suit.
you know what I'm talking about? When you could like once you get it, it's like a big old suit and they like
Juggernaut.
a juggernaut. Faith is like you getting a juggernaut because that's the ultimate protection, bro.
Yeah.
It's everything after that. By faith, we fear the Lord. So we got the breastplate of righteousness that come with that. We suited up. When you got faith, you become suited up.
Yeah.
Because the scriptures say, "Woe to the faint-hearted, for they shall not be defended."
Yeah.
But what's defending us? That our faith in the Lord, man.
That's right.
But you got it.
That's gonna back you up right here.
Because it's a 2 Ezra 15, verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yes. Yeah, that's right, man. And somebody grabbed us in Wisdom of Solomon. You want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something too, because we gotta have that much faith to no matter we believe or not, the Lord's still real.
Yeah.
This still facts. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't take that away.
That's
know what
the
I'm saying?
main
Like-
ingredient.
Yeah, that's the main ingredient.
You got to have it. I got something right quick. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6 said, "But without faith it's impossible to please Him. For he that come to the Almighty Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him." So that's it right there. You ain't got faith, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Shit, you playing, you making it plain.
Yeah.
You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. I don't believe that way. Yes, you don't lost the game. Like it's over.
He made it plain upon tables, man.
Shit, you gonna believe His word? It's over.
If I can say real quick, you quoted it, in that situation that happened with Peter in the water. All right, yeah, that's the situation that happened with him right then and there, but that falls on many different levels. Pretty much it's going through the time of trouble. All right, so if you're going through the time of trouble of a fearful thing, all right, and you lose fear of the Lord, yeah, you're gonna start sinking.
But it told you boisterous waters.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it told you, I forget what it said about the wind, but that goes in. Who's the prince of the wind? Satan, man.
That's
You
it.
see?
Yeah.
So that was symbolic to, the things that we're going through in this world right now and the things to come.
Yeah.
Right? Because what we're going through right now is not the end all be all. There's more.
Right.
Like the brother Wa'ad be saying. Is there more? Yeah, there's more, man. There is more, man.
Same thing in the
Shout out to
story.
that brother, man.
I'm telling you.
It's a lot more tribulation and persecution we have to go through.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
we're just being it's like we're faith farming right now. Okay, all of the different things that we're going through, we adding all of that faith, right? Oh, the Lord got me out of this. Hey, the Lord looked out for me right there. Hey, I was hungry, and the Lord, He, made a way. We putting all of that in, right?
That's it.
And increasing our faith as much as we possibly can, right, to get us through the times to come.
That's it.
You see?
Because there's gonna be times and things happening like never before seen to man, brother.
That's
right.
So we're gonna need to be able to utilize all the faith we done harbin,
Yeah,
and gathered up together, bro.
that's right.
Wait, you want to do this right now? Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah.
This Wisdom of Solomon, 17
You can
and
put it on the
12.
ground, bro.
I'm trying to tip that bit up too.
Yeah, because it's just too bright.
Yeah.
You see?
Put the part like this.
And the Lord, He's preparing us for greatness. You know, that's what we get prepared.
That's still
for.
in
He's
your eyes?
pricing out all the
It's good
impurities.
enough out
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we going. The Lord constantly building us up, getting us ready.
Yeah, this is Wisdom of Solomon 17:12. It says, "For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offereth."
Yeah, and fear is the what you call that? And I'm gonna get you to go back into that second Esdras. I hold that, grab that real quick because the 15 and 3.
3?
Yeah,
Fear at the beginning of love.
Is
nah, check him out.
saying there's 15 verse 3. Fear
Yep.
not the imaginations against thee, lest not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Keep going.
For all the faithful shall die in their faithfulness.
So fear, is synonymous with not having faith. Okay, there's no other way to go about it. It's the same with the story with Peter, the account with Peter. Peter was afraid of falling in the boisterous waters, right? Therefore, he lost faith. So I'm gonna get you to get that again, but go ahead and make your point.
Yeah, even the story with David and Goliath.
Bro,
What separated David from everybody else? They were scared. They had fear.
Yep.
And he had faith. That's what made that story so great, brother.
he was going against a giant at that time, man.
They had African fucking hammer.
You know, what did he say? A Philistine. He was going against a great man. Bro.
He
His
was
stature was the greatest.
And he was the least
tall.
in stature, brother.
That's right.
That's ultimate faith, bro. Come on, man.
Man, he was so big. He said he'll throw David to the fowls, man. The fowls is in the air. That's the birds. He said he'll throw him to the fowls of the air.
Yeah.
So we talking about a ogre-like man, right? Against a mere ruddy boy. You see?
The closest thing,
Tender.
A tender boy, man. A young man. Go ahead.
the closest thing we could get to that of a picture of it would be in the movie Troy with Achilles. Achilles' first fight when he went against that big old raw
Yeah.
ass nigga, and Achilles came through that bit with the Euro step and hit him with the blade. But you're showing that, man, the fact that, all right, it's time for me to go, it's time to go. But again, in that situation with King David was looking back at the men like, what? Like, y'all scared of dude? Like this, you know who our power is?
Yeah.
Come on, hey,
He had mighty brothers.
yeah.
His brothers were mighty.
Yeah.
Right? We ain't talking about like no mere mortal like bodied men. These men were yoked up.
So look, that's faith on an even higher scale. Cause okay, my brothers, they right.
Right.
And they scared. You will look at, bro, the normal person, brother, look at that and be like, damn, my big brothers don't even want to fuck with that, like, and they mighty men. But he was still who he was, you know, little in stature, despite all that, brother. He still had faith in the Lord. That's come on, that's
Yeah, was the Lord do that?
Oh,
So he get the glorification. You know what I'm saying?
And the beauty of it is what? You know, we the hopeful house of David. You
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Hey, this devil, hey, he on some a grand scale. Like,
Yeah.
if we, Jake be talking about taking that man, trying to overthrow him, he would easily pluck these people up out of the earth, man, with ease. Hey, Biden said it the best. Like, I'm gonna let you go. But Biden said it the best. All right, when they were talking about forgot it was some fucking niggas was saying something about overthrowing. All right, Biden simply just said this. Hey, we got jets.
JETs.
Brother, he literally said that. You know, hey, we have jets.
Right.
What can a nigga do to a fucking jet? He will blow all of y'all up. You know? But go ahead and make your point out.
Nah, I just wanted to add it to, if I'm not mistaken, with that story of David denied he denied the armor and the sword.
Yeah.
Check it out.
He denied it. What? I don't need that.
It's too bold.
Give me my it wasn't a
slingshot.
It's a sling.
another form of slingshot. It's not the one that we know about a form, but it was the
It's called I think it's a shepherd's. I forget what I'm about to get it. I'm about to find it, but I know it's a shepherd's something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
That's a different level of faith. All right.
Yeah.
Not only the faith that I'm about to go and step to them that y'all scared of, this armor that y'all need, that y'all think to fight him, you don't even need that. I got the Lord. The Lord is my armor.
Yeah.
The Lord is the armor, and the Lord is my power. That's how David walked into that thing and slayed that man. Come on, bro. That's gun smoke.
Hey,
Gun smoke.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know who
Everybody-
up on your how about Shemal Shah.
Yes, bro.
Everybody come to that same spirit, man.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody come to that same spirit, which I'm back y'all up.
That's examples for us.
I'm about to show him a picture of a shepherd's sling, right?
You gonna bring
For,
it out first?
for y'all who ain't never, you brothers who ain't never seen it, but this is shepherd's sling. That's a stone go in the pocket,
Yeah.
right? It's a better one. You see? And they have actual
yeah.
videos of men, and I'm gonna find the videos too after you bring that out to show you, you know, he just wasn't bullshitting around, right? That's a shepherd's sling. Go ahead.
There's Zechariah 12, verse 8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of the Lord before them. That's right, man. So, hey, man, we feeble right now, man. We worms. We don't have no defense, man. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, again, we talking levels to this,
Levels,
right?
yeah,
We talking levels, and we talking about one feeble man
yeah.
that knocked down Goliath. All right, and that's the minimum of the barrier. All right, but it's the extraterrestrial that we're going to reach with the powers of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. Lord said when we saying we should be like him.
Yeah, he got all type of technology, man.
Yeah.
To pull us down easily. You know
I'ma
what I'm
show
saying?
this.
Yet,
Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but yet, Lord go, hey, dude's a brother, man. That's like, hey, might see small statue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Might use him and give him spiritual power where he go overcome all those technology.
Same thing. What was that?
It's a video of a shepherd's sling.
Samuel,
Zerubbabel was practicing his
who was
skills on objects like
the
melons
prophet at
and
the time that was looking for David?
Say it again.
I think, was that not Samuel?
Was that? I thought that was Eli.
Wait.
That was Samuel.
That was looking for
That
David
was
when he
Samuel
walked in that.
dealing with David and Saul. I know that was him. I think that was Samuel.
Was it Samuel?
I think that was Samuel.
So
I know that was in the book of Samuel, so it must have. It was in, yeah.
But the moral of the story, that's when the Lord quoted. That's when all the brothers came out, and he was like, "No, not him, not him. You got another. That was Samuel. Yeah. You got another son that's not here right now. Where is he?" But that's when he made the quote that the Lord don't look on appearance of
Outward appearance.
outward appearance of him.
Yeah.
Come. But just back you up on that.
So you say look upon the heart. You know what I'm saying? It look upon the heart. Well, with some Jake make that quote, hey, it's not about the height. It's about heart.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heart over matter.
Yeah, heart and
That's it.
But with this, spirit over anything.
mind.
All right, so that's what you look for. You look for the spirit of the man.
Hey, grab that second.
Second aid, the one you want me,
Yeah.
the one I've been holding.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man, been holding that for the beginning of camp.
Yeah. Okay, Second Amos chapter 6 and verse 27, it says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." Verse 28, "As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared."
And you know, we bring out this precept, like backing up the fact that Abba Bivens, he was the one who actually, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, introduced this truth back into the earth, man, right, in its entirety. Okay, and it said what? Faith shall flourish. Okay, I forgot it said that, but I just wanted to get that off your hands.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, why did faith flourish? Right? Hey, there was a certain spirit that came in the earth when the secrets were given, right, to Abba Bivens, okay, and the men that were taught under him. There was a certain spirit that that mighty spirit. You see, even the bird got an amen on that.
Yeah, fine.
But nevertheless, hey, that spirit, that Holy Spirit, that divine spirit has entered back into the earth again. Right? The fate of the hopeful elect has entered in the earth, man.
That's it.
You know, and that truth that been so long hid, right? Because nobody, you had certain people who knew they were Hebrew Israelites, right? May have known what tribe, or had an idea, okay, where they were from, whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, right, the way that it's being pushed now, right, it was hidden, okay, for a certain period of time. And once it reached that time, the Lord basically, you know, yeah, they coming out. They some stuff coming out. Yeah, they about to start coming out. But the Lord basically, was like, it's time for the Arise My Prophets again. You know, by way of what? By way of remembrance.
That's it.
We knew the feeling of this fate and this truth. That's why this brother, he mentioned it earlier when he was going into Aaron, what you had said. You said we finally found the thing that we were searching
Yeah, I've
for.
always been looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's going into us, all right. However you came in, whether you ran into a brother actually on the block doing this work, or you heard a video, or it was word of mouth, or you went through, a friend. However the case may be, once you touched this truth and got a taste of it, you will hook from then on, because your spirit remembered the taste of this truth, man, the sweetness of this truth.
That's a good point, because you said our spirits remember.
That's right.
Because you have men wasn't searching for the Lord, bro.
Mhm.
Wasn't searching for, bro, men was in the world doing all kind of things, not looking for this.
Yeah.
But as soon as they heard what they spirits, our spirits joined with it,
Yep.
But it captured our hearts.
Yeah. Basically, we was those like Israelites, man, that was seeking, for the truth, man. But yeah, Lord, we of the elect, we have obtained it, man. But the rest of everybody blinded. So they trying to seek the truth for Christianity, Islam,
Get that in Romans.
Buddhism, all these false doctrines, man. They try to seek the truth in that, but yeah, us, us, hopefully, we found it, we obtained it.
That's right.
100% truth, man.
And that just go to show you that this game has been rigged before it even was played, man. Right? Before anybody even had a chance to put their souls, the sole of their feet on the earth, man. It was already rigged and set up, like for these very events to play out from the beginning of time all the way to the end. Right? It tell you in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, the 7th verse, or it might be the 8th verse. It says, the elect were basically predestined before everything, man.
That's it.
So all of the different trials and tribulations that have been, perfectly outfitted for the men of the Lord, right, all the way to the grand scheme of things, what these devils are doing, and different offices and the different bills they're starting to sign, whatever the case may be, it was already thought out, man. It was already, written in the heavens that you'll come across a great millstone video and, join the camp and get on this side, the whole nine. But you can grab that, huh?
Because Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I had sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. That's right, man. Say, man, those prophets, that you see on the highway in the Bible that appreciate, they were preordained before they came out the womb, man. That's back up the point. Hey, the Lord had this written. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Hey, that's why, man, we just grateful that, man, we were those, man. They do the works of the Lord, man. We preordained, we were predestined to do the works of the Lord.
That's why he said, what that is, 1 Corinthians 14:32, where it said the spirit of the prophet is subject to the
So
prophet.
to the prophets, yeah.
I got one for you too.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and 16. It says, they that feared the Lord Yahweh spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And the book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. All right? And I'm going to read that, the point of it. And the book of remembrance was written for him, for them that feared. All right? And again, through our spirit, coming back, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, the understanding of these scriptures has finally come to us.
Yep.
All right, you know, through the works of our big brothers, you know, like as you mentioned with Albert Bivens, you know, the men before us that put the work in to make this easier for us. All right, but again, it says, then they that feared the Lord spake one slogan. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, said the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my Jews, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God, that serveth Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and him that serveth him not. All right? And again, that's what the Lord put us in this position right now. All right? Once we heard this thing, all right, damn, that kind of sounds familiar. Hey, I wasn't, you know, this wasn't on my agenda today to hear the word from some men that I probably never seen, you know. But, you know, this is happening right now, and damn, it's kind of making sense. But
Yeah, it's even to a point where, hey, man, we know who the right teachers are, man.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we believe, hey, apostles of GMS, man.
yeah, 144%.
Yeah.
All right, and just backing up, I'm gonna read it again. Verse 18. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and him that serveth not.
Yes,
Right? We knew off the dump that the churches was off. All right, and then the Lord took it up to another level. Okay, now, all right, it's other men that's trying to speak this doctrine, but as you say, all right, we could discern that. All right, that's all right now. New covenant now. No, that's not it. All right, the Lord loves everybody. No, that's not it. Like it says this and that. But again, we got men that before us that broke down these things through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for us to have this understanding and remembrance.
Yeah, they don't know what they break down MOTB, man.
Yeah,
They don't know
that's
what
another
scripture,
big one.
yeah.
Probably one of the
Yeah,
biggest
one of
ones.
the biggest ones, man.
Yes.
Right.
Hey,
That's
grab it. Go ahead.
I would say, man, that's a major stumbling block to hey, most Jakes, man, most Israel. But yeah, man, only elect. They able to discern it, man. They understand it, man. They the see him is the MOTB, man.
Just to back up what this brother has said, man. Say it again.
The Jew.
Yeah, grab that Jew. You can grab it.
Right now.
Yeah.
It says
Jude
Jude
1 and 5.
1 and 5. This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 5. It says, I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believed not.
Yeah, it said, though we once knew this, I saw in our past lives, which this brother quoted from 1 Corinthians 14, right? Hey, the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So if you was a prophet, if you're a prophet now, then you were a prophet back then. If you were a scoffer now, you were a scoffer back then, right? Hey, you know, nevertheless, those spirits return back unto their lots. You see?
That's how you know this is more than just remembering, though, brother.
That's
this
right.
actually because when we heard this, and bro, this a part of us. Like this is a part of our spirit. Like our spirit, this what you about to say?
I would say, yeah, some things that happen to our lives that could relate, that will lead us to this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
Like how some bro, like we knew like some shit was off.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's come to say, man, the doctrines of this world. Oh, hey, well, maybe just certain shit like people might tell you, man, you look like, you know what I'm saying? You the man of God. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't know what the hell he was talking about. But yeah, it led to this point.
There's something different about you.
Yeah, something different
I
about
don't know
it.
why you so different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lord,
that's that ignition and out in your spirit, bro. This the only thing. Well, bro, I heard this, bro, and it was just, bro, I just completely like it was like damn. But think about it, countless times people that came up to you spitting some kind of philosophy or whatever like that, and that shit don't ring no bell. But as soon as you heard this, you like, damn, this really your spirit resonates with it. Because we knew this.
if I can say too, I don't know, it could be, you know, other brothers' testimonies, but for damn sure my testimony, once you hear the word, shit started happening immediately afterwards. Immediately. Like I told you, I first heard the word, my car caught on fire the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, what's going on?
Start
But
the process.
it start the process. All right, you now you on the clock.
That's it.
You on the clock.
I'm
Yeah,
finna,
yeah.
I'm finna purge your ass. I'm finna tear you down. I just look just like what the Lord doing. I'm in my 50s, you know, pushing 60. And
Yeah.
I'm with you young brothers in the Lord.
Yeah.
He that walks in life, don't care where you come from.
Right.
You one of those men.
Yeah.
We gonna come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
an old ass man with y'all young guys. Look who this old man is. But I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, the understanding,
Yeah.
having an understanding of, of the scriptures, get you to understand that, hey, we all, especially, that's why the camp is split up into two camps. Like, we starting to work on our age right now. Right?
That's it.
I give them the hierarchy, how it's set up. Them brothers, they definitely allowing us to get built up. That way, because we finna have a large influx, okay, of brothers coming in. As shit start to progress, the law gonna start requiring more from men, okay. And I said all that to say this, and no matter, if a man came in at 70, if the Lord wanted him to get it and he got it, right? Hey, he came in as a baby,
That's right.
all right. So that's how the Lord evened the playing field, okay. He didn't, because think about it. If a man came in at 70, he gonna be like, oh, I got all this wisdom,
Yeah.
this so-called wisdom, all of
Yeah.
this knowledge. Right? And the Lord basically said, hey, none of that matter.
No.
And hey, to back that up, hey,
Shows up.
somebody grab this for me. It's Sirach, I believe it's the 38th chapter, man.
Some full experience.
Nah, might be 28, Salakia. It said, old man that doeth. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, no, it's 25 and 2, Salakia.
Yeah,
I was all over
yeah.
the place. 25 and 2.
This is Sirach 25 verse 2. 3 sorts of men my soul hateth,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and I am greatly offended at their life.
Yup.
A poor man that is proud,
Mm-hmm.
a rich man that is a liar,
Yep.
an old adulterer that is doing.
That's right. Keep going.
If thou hast gathered nothing in thy youth, how can thou find anything in thy age?
That's right, man. Because the Lord, he said it. I believe he said it once before. You can't put new wine in old bottles.
I was about to,
You see, because
It
hey,
will bust.
yeah, it's gonna bust, brother.
Because there's not enough room for you to grow.
Yeah, you filled your bottle with other wines, right? So when you come into this truth, that's why it's necessary for men to restart, right? And if Jake is in the mindset of thinking that age matter, right, as far as a worldly sense, hey, you out of pocket and you're not really thinking correctly, man.
I got something to back you up right there.
Go ahead.
Job 32:8. It says, but there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment.
God.
You would think, like back in the world, bro, I used to think, like, how people, they be having gray hair.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh,
They
he wise. Or
Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro, a lot of them people
Dumb
couldn't
as a
even
box
read or
of
write.
rocks.
Dumb as all hell, brother.
Damn fools, man.
But it says great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment. Go ahead.
brother. It's funny you said that because I ran into that. I'm still a babe in the truth. But
All of us.
yeah,
yeah,
but being a younger, closer to a newborn babe in the truth. I remember my pops set me up and fucking had me sitting down with a man who was just speaking nonsense to me.
Mhm.
All right, I knew the truth. All right, but the fact that he was speaking that nonsense to me and my pops listening to it, and I'm discerning what he's saying, I'm like, bro, you said a lot without saying nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
Nothing. A whole lot of nothing, bro. You woke, you deep, and everything it's all. That's how you rocking. But what you just said to me, you didn't answer or tell me anything that I should know. It just let me know that, bro.
Yeah.
And
You
that's-
old and
that's that-
stupid. That's all.
That's that Joe Rogan spirit I was telling you about.
Old
Yeah.
fool.
A lot of these people come in that same spirit, in that same stead, like confessing that they have such great knowledge. But if you don't have this, then what do you have?
Yeah.
You got a mind full of debt, a mind full of vanity. because none of those things are actual life. These scriptures are life. You see?
That's it.
But
Could I get the-
go ahead.
we quoted it before, but it's coming around again with the account with Samuel. This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16 and 6. And it come to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab, yeah, Eliab, one of David's brothers. And it came to pass when they were come, they looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. All right. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not onto his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, which we were just talking about with the gray hairs. You think of gray hair, you know, that's wisdom, and you know, respect all your old heads and listen to what they say because they got the right of way, because they got all the experience. Nah, they probably got experience of 60, 70 years of bullshit and wickedness. All right, but you dealing with a brother right now who got about 5, 10 years of straight righteousness that could teach you a lot more than this man ever taught you.
Yeah, because you know, the brother Kaya, he always said, man, hey, we really, you know, the smartest men on the face of the planet Earth. Okay? And we say that with all humility. Alright? Don't get it twisted and think Jake is on some fucking Einstein shit. You know what I'm saying? Some fucking Elon Musk shit. My fault, I shouldn't have said that dude name. You know, but you get the picture, right? That's not the stead that I'm saying that in. I'm saying that in regards to, right, hey, we have the truth, man. We have because none of these people can avoid the pending doom.
Right.
So if you don't know how to do that, what is all of that so-called knowledge benefiting you?
Brother,
That's it.
I was about to say, the scriptures say we wrestle not against
Flesh and
flesh
blood,
and blood, but against principalities and
rulers of darkness.
brother, we got a spiritual mind. We have spiritual minds to discern what spirits, to discern how to avoid things on a way higher level than people, brother.
Sure.
You can't tell us we ain't the smartest people on earth, brother. You can't. Come on, man.
A lot of people think
We
they
thinking
got,
of,
yeah, a lot of people think they got wisdom and knowledge, but they don't know how to serve the Lord.
brother, we thinking against demons and all. Like, come on, bro. Like, we got understanding and shit on a whole nother level than these people.
And I want to say, somebody grab Job 33 and 15 for me.
I'll get that. 'Cause I was just I'm in Job 32.
Nah, because you had made a point earlier, right? How brothers you know, coming to this truth, and you probably didn't even think about, you know, serving the Lord or anything like that, or even finding out the truth. And I just want to back that up because this goes into that, right? Being selected, okay? Which none of us know that if we're selected or not, but we have been called, okay? So there's a greater chance than everybody else of being, you know, selected.
Yeah, cause the elected men is gonna be doing this
That's right.
anyway. Like, you know.
Go ahead and bring that out.
Yeah, Job 33 and 15. It says, I start at 14.
Yep.
For the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not.
That's another thing. You see, regular men can't understand these. Do you really think that they can understand these things that we're breaking down? A nigga will turn this on and then immediately turn it off. Be like, whoa, they too deep for me. You know? But really, he just don't understand it.
The Lord just
Go ahead.
sent you a sign that you ain't even catch. Yeah.
Yeah, like in Revelation it said dragon. They'll literally think it's a real
A
regular
fucking-
dragon.
A scaly beast.
A serpent. They'll think it's a real
Like,
serpent.
come on, bro. Go
Hey,
ahead.
but I wanted to say something quick on
Yep.
that too. Because it says, for the Most High speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceive it not. Okay, I got a cousin, right? And man, you would think the Lord and put him around a couple
Plenty
of
of men. A plethora.
a plethora of men,
Yep.
close family members.
Yep.
Try to you know, get them into, you know, try to break down the truth to him, whatever like that. And Jake still don't catch on. Jake still don't understand. But that could have been your window or your opportunity to what? Obtain salvation.
Yep.
So it says, but man, yet man perceive it not. In the NLT it says, for the Most High speaks again and again, though people do not recognize it. So you ain't even recognize that could have been your way out of damnation, man. But I'm gonna keep going. Let me keep going, huh, brother?
Oh, 11. Yes.
Con, this Job 33 and 15. It says, in a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men,
Right.
and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
So, all right. One of you brothers had mentioned it. All right, but no, that was you. It was in the same sentence. All right, you made the point of, all right, these angels, okay, are actually placing. Hey, is that a chariot?
No,
But-
you got it.
I'm about to say, boy, that was right on time. All right, but the angels, they're going to and fro in the earth, and they're actually putting the thoughts, okay, in the instructions, right, that the Heavenly Father want us, right, to carry out for the next day. All right.
It's all
Every morning, every morning you wake up, you have been sealed with instructions. Right. You might say, hey, I'm gonna go downtown today and I don't know, work out or whatever, and you might run into the men of the Lord. You see. But nevertheless, these things have been orchestrated by the Lord, all right, and carried out by the angels, man. And this happens through the deep sleep. You see, man. Me and the brother Kaya always talk about this shit, taking naps before like getting on videos with brothers, man. Man, you fuck around and go to sleep, right, and wake up and got a million precepts, sort of say. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, and that we just talking as men, man. That don't, not saying that's, hey, just go to sleep before you come to camp. Not just saying that, but we just was, joking around with that.
Right.
something to wake up like this.
Yeah, God.
That's what you just said.
You got it, bro.
Yeah. Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 24. He say, man's going is of the Lord.
Yep.
How can a man then understand his own way? You can't. You wake up, you doing what the Lord tell you. There's no free will.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, be going around here, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. You just doing the Lord's will.
Right.
Regardless of whatever it is. You doing his will.
And that's why it's impossible, all right, for you to force feed this truth to somebody. All right. You might love them to death, but you can't force feed it to them. Right? The Lord hasn't put it on their spirit to understand it. Okay. Their goings are to destruction. Yours is, Lord willing, to eternal life. You see, but to salvation. But go ahead, I'll bring that out.
God,
We're gonna wind down soon. Where we at? 140. Yeah, we at 140.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for?
Yep.
But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
And what do we seek for, man? All right, we're seeking for the salvation, man. We're seeking for the kingdom, okay? We're seeking for that relationship to be mended back together, all right, with the elect in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Not just the elect, but the whole Israel. You see?
Yeah, we looking for looking for our nation to be restored, brother.
Yeah, for the restoration of
Israel.
of Israel, man. Yeah. We're looking to get out of this captivity and go back into our homeland, right? We're seeking for what? The spiritual bodies, all of the said things, that the Lord has shown us, man. Not just told to us, but He's shown us these things, man, by way of what? These scriptures. Okay, keep going.
It says,
Oh, Salakia, it said the rest were blinded.
Yeah.
Kind. Oh, all right. They still got more in that?
Yeah.
Let him finish that out, and then we'll go back here. Salakia, bro.
Yeah,
I thought it was done.
Verse 16, it says, Job 33 and 16, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instruction, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
Yeah, because if it was left unto us, our purpose, our flesh will have us right now out down fucking Bourbon somewhere, all right, with the rest of these Super Bowl people, man, all right, or somewhere else doing vanity, okay? So the Lord, and sometimes Jake might have, his heart might be towards something, but it might not be in his best interest, okay? So the Lord has to intervene. That's called divine intervention, right? Where the Lord, he slightly just turns your plans to something more profitable, all right, towards your spirit, towards stacking that spiritual currency, okay? And it's that is necessary, because if it was up to us, I'll say it again, it will go off, man. You know, we need help. It tell you in Romans, I believe, the 8th chapter. All right, but it goes into, it's 8 and 26. You see? Yeah, you can just grab it right quick if you want.
What's a puppet without a puppet master?
That's right.
The puppet just gonna fucking just sit there.
Just sit there.
Yeah. So you need somebody to operate the operation of things.
Go ahead.
That's the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 26. It says, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not what we shall pray for as we ought. But the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered.
All right, and I brought that out because, hey, if it was up to us, man, our flesh would basically overtake us, man.
The scriptures say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
That's right. So that scripture tells you that your spirit is actually fighting against the flesh.
Yeah.
Even when you go with your flesh, man, your spirit is praying that you just stop, doing whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, man. Because the spirit is pure. All right, it's this flesh. All right, it's not, because I had to bring some clarity to somebody that I love a while back. They used to be like, oh, this person is just fucked up, and nah. Hey, they flesh overcame their spirit, and it was designed that way. Even the worst people are the worst people because the Lord ordained it to be that way. It's not through because they just want to be that way. It seems like that when you don't have no understanding. Okay, when you don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and that goes back to that precept that you brought out. The gray hairs, they don't even understand judgment. That's a judgment to be wicked, man. You see?
Hey, I think it's in Romans where Paul talked about how no matter how much you want to do right,
We say, I do not what I should, and what I should, I do not.
I forget where it's at, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Romans 7. Romans 7. But yeah, because the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh is subject to corruption, brother.
Yep.
It's subject to go off. It's subject to do wrong. It's these chains of darkness we in.
That's right.
That's why the scriptures say to put off the old man. But go ahead.
There's Romans 7. I'm gonna start verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, so of the sin.
Yeah.
For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that I do I not. But what I hate, that I do I. Even if then I do which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good.
Read it one more time, and I'm gonna read it in the NLT. Yeah.
For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, so of the sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that I do, I not. But what I hate, that I do. Even if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law that is good. Now, then, it is no more that I that do it, but sin that dwell in me.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that in the NLT. I'm gonna start at verse 15, Romans 7 and 15 in the NLT. It says, I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate. But if I know that what I'm doing is wrong, this shows that I agree that the law is good. So I am not the one doing wrong. It is sin living in me that does it, because it's our flesh.
That's right.
Brother, if I could choose, brother, I'd never sin against the Lord, bro. Cause what? The spirit is willing.
Right.
But the flesh, we subject to corruption, we subject to sin. So we can't, we gonna go off. We gonna go off, bro. But we got it.
Yeah, in hey, I think that's in Ecclesiastes. I would tell you, be not over wicked.
Be not over righteous, or be not over wicked.
Yeah, somebody grab that for you.
It's an Ecclesiastes.
You want to make a point?
No, you good.
Nah, but you got to think about it. Hey, this the Apostle Paul. A super basically one of the superheroes of the scripture, right? For a lack of better words,
He was a guru in the faith, man.
he was. Come on, that
Stop playing.
go search up what a guru is
Stop
if you
playing,
don't
man.
know.
Once overzealous.
You know,
Playing, yeah.
The
So-
zealous is beautiful that he was, but again, he was once overzealous.
Yeah.
That he was rocking with the Lord. You know how he.
so nevertheless, it's like even a man of that stature. Even look at Yahushua, man, and his other incarnations as what Solomon, okay, Adam,
Yeah, Adam.
Isaac, right? All of these great men, King David, okay. Hey, David shared a relationship with the Lord like no other, man. You see, and he still went off, okay. And that just go to show you, hey, they were just mortal men, just like us, man. But we seek what? We seek to get that body like Yahushua, right? Where sin is overcame. Somebody grab 1 Corinthians the 15th chapter, starting at what 51, I
will
believe.
get this right for you.
What?
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 20. Oh, you
What?
was holding it?
No, I had.
Yeah, I got 20.
Go ahead.
Con. This Ecclesiastes 7 and 20. It says, "For there is not a just man upon earth
Heavy.
that doeth good and sinneth not."
Yep.
So even a righteous man go off, brother.
That's right.
We can't be perfect. It wasn't meant for us to be perfect down here, but you got it.
But the beauty of this truth is we can lessen, right?
We can offend less.
We can offend less.
Yes.
You see?
Ecclesiastes
By what? By staying immersed, okay, within these holy waters, man. Constantly cleansing ourselves. If you stay in a shower, bro, how can you get dirty?
Yeah.
If you constantly scrubbing yourself, right? How can you get dirty? What?
Yeah, it's to a point where, hey, really, hey, Yahushua, shedding that blood for us, man.
That's right, man.
Because, hey, man, even right now, like certain laws we can't do. You know what I'm saying, on this side. We can't perform it perfect like we want to, man. Hey, Yahushua, he covered for that, man.
That mercy, right, covers those areas that we miss.
Yeah, we miss.
You know?
Or we can't get right of it.
That's right, brother.
Hey, back in you are, brother. Like I said, it puts you in a position that you have to call on the Lord. All right. So if you're in a position where, again, what they call it, Jacob thy worm. What the word?
Jacob thy worm.
Yeah, Jacob thy worm.
Yeah, we are defenseless. All right. So
Right.
the fact that we are defenseless, to crazy measures, crazy things that's going around, it makes us by default have to depend on the Lord
Yes.
to save us out of situations.
He is our mediator, man.
It's immediate. Yep.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Without, go ahead. Go ahead. You
Slack.
can bring that out. You was
Yeah.
holding that slack, bro.
Yeah, this Sirach 17 and 25. It says, "Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins," because you quoted it. "Make thy prayer before his face and offend less." Now, why would the scriptures say to offend less? That automatically declares that what we gonna sin.
Yeah, if all else say offend none.
It would
less.
say offend none.
Less,
If we
yeah.
could offend none, it would have said offend none, brother.
Yeah.
But we can't. We have to offend. But that's why it says to offend less. Because we can be in the spirit of the Lord and practice righteousness and rehearse righteousness.
Imagine not offending at all. We wouldn't even be here.
Yes.
We need help, sure.
Yeah, like if you weren't offending at all, bro,
That would
It
make
would-
Yahweh's dead in vain, brother.
why would you be on earth?
Yeah.
Because you're like, why would you be on earth if you
That's it.
didn't offend, bro? Because you come to earth to do what? To serve your judgment, right? So if you didn't offend, it don't even make sense to be on. It don't make sense to be in the flesh. And I'm gonna grab this real quick. I had to back that up. This is hold on, real quick. Let me find it. Yeah, this is the book of Romans chapter 6 and 7, and it reads, "For he that is dead is free from sin." So it don't make sense to even be alive, right? If you were free for sin, from sin, because when you go back into the spirit world, you're not sinning in the fucking spirit world. No, you only sin here when you're in the flesh. You see?
So it wouldn't need much. If you was perfect, it wouldn't need much. You wouldn't have to be here if you was perfect. You wouldn't be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
And if you break one law, man, like especially something that's worthy of death, like you put to death, man.
Come on. But go ahead, bring that out.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes
You telling me, man.
chapter 7, verse 16, it says, Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?
That's right, because if you start to make yourself as holy as thou, and trying to keep, because you got to remember, you start trying to keep all the laws as perfectly as possible, the ones that we know that we just can't fucking keep on this side, bro, you gonna kill yourself, because the law gonna hold you accountable to the to those laws that have been forgiven already.
Yeah, you'll feel one, you'll feel the other, man. According to
Yeah.
James.
So the law gonna start charging you for that shit, man. It's like he telling you, like, bro, don't worry about it. But you steady pressing the issue, like, nah, Lord, I'm gonna just pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. Well, then you gonna really have to pay for it with your blood. But keep going. They had a little bit more, huh?
Yes,
Yeah. Like, verse 17, it says, Be not over much wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
Yeah, because that's really two sides of the same coin. Okay, they both lead to death. If you over righteous or over wicked, they both lead to death, right? Just the same as these 2/3. They over wicked. Okay, they don't have no balance, and that don't mean, because before you make your point, I want to make this disclaimer. That don't mean go out here and try to balance your own wickedness and righteousness. Like, I read today. Now I'm gonna go do something wicked. Don't do that, bro. That's not what that's saying right there, bro. That's crazy. But Jake would think that, so I have to make that disclaimer, man.
Yeah, you gotta know the bounds and the range in which you may
air off, man.
Yeah, man. You can't be over righteous, and you also can't be over wicked. Meaning, we supposed to keep the law, statute, and commandments to the best of our ability.
That's right.
Brother, sometimes you might have to work on a Sabbath day. You can't control that. Like, you still have
Most
to work.
of the time, bro. The Sabbath changes each month. So what you gonna tell your boss? Well, look, every Monday of this month, I got to be off. And then it's changed again?
Yeah, but we still got to render in the season what is season.
Come on, bro.
So you got to know the balance between things. But go ahead, bro.
I just got to pop out with this. I am an example of taking off every Sabbath. When I was in college, I was working. Every Sabbath, I took off. I got fired.
Yeah.
I got fired. I'm taking off. They telling me, oh, you got you've been missing about 20 days, 30 days or whatever. It was like, was this religion? This is back in, I don't fucking know, but still,
unknowingly.
Yeah, no, that was like 2020. Yeah,
2020.
Unknowingly, me just trying to keep the law, trying to be over righteous at the time. You know what I'm saying? I am an example of somebody who got fired for taking off on every Sabbath.
But guess what? You took off on them Sabbaths and was still breaking the Sabbath unknowingly, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta know where you at with shit. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, because even like the Pharisees, they was trying how to shot, man. Like he was saying, like he was like one example, like he healed. I think he healed somebody on the Sabbath. Yeah, basically then the Pharisees, they was trying to question him, like, cause certain things you can't do on the Sabbath. Right, be inside. But he outside, he probably want to question, like, you just gonna let him, man. I don't like. I'm roughly paraphrasing.
He said, like if your sheep get lost and it fall into a ditch, you're not gonna go get your sheep.
Yeah.
Oh, they got one where it said if a man, I think, don't quote me on it, but if a man came unto you starving or something, or hungry or something like that, and it was a Sabbath day, are you not supposed to feed that man? Or something? It's something like that, brother.
Something like that.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got it.
Yo, we probably about to get out of here and go join the main camp. Right? Anybody else have anything?
I got something in Revelation.
Bring it on.
Bring this out of Revelation right quick. It's got to go along with what you're saying.
Yep.
Everybody really standing in lot. It says here, Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11, it said, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. and he that is holy, let him be holy still. So regardless, we only rehearsing the righteous act. We gonna do the law the best of our ability. So everybody standing in the light. You were prophet, back then you're a prophet now. If you were wicked back then, you're wicked right now. So the Lord don't make no mistakes. So everybody right now standing in their light. So right now we're in the right place at the right time. So you go
Like
ahead.
brothers always say, man, it's a beautiful time to be a prophet.
That's
You
it.
see, it's a beautiful time to be a prophet, man. And just so if anybody wants to search it up, Judges 5:11, right? Going into that, we practicing the righteous acts, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts, right? So, nevertheless, Lord willing, this camp has been edifying. First and foremost, we want to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders who taught us this truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. May you brothers and sisters endure to the end. Shalom.
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 Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.